Coming up this week on Massive Combo Breaker, Nintendo holds a Nintendo Direct for Smash Bros. Ultimate, Bethesda has a lot of announcements coming out of QuakeCon, and IGN gets caught up in a plagiarization scandal. With me this week, I've got MT.
Yo.
And Kyle.
Hi.
I am Chris, and this is Massive Combo Breaker. This is our first episode. Welcome.
So to speak.
Well, if you've followed us before, and you haven't, we used to do another podcast called Does This Podcast Suck? But we moved on.
It did.
Hey. So, the headliner here. Lots of information about Smash Brothers from Nintendo. I didn't realize they were going to announce more characters.
This is the part where I take a nap.
Shut up, you.
Yeah, I'll be right there with you.
Kyle sucks at Smash Brothers. So does
No, I don't like Smash Brothers. That's the difference.
That's probably why you suck at it.
Probably.
You do try hard at everything else.
There's no platinum trophy for him to get.
That's true. If only Nintendo had platinums. I mean, they have platinum.
Zing.
But, so, main things out of the Direct here. Simon Belmont and Richter from Castlevania are coming into the game. That one's cool too, because they're, legitimately completely different kind of characters. I'm kind of impressed with how many third parties they're bringing into this game, because before it was basically Snake, and it was how the fuck is he even in here? And then I guess Mega Man.
Pac-Man. Oh
yeah, no one cares about Pac-Man.
Wait, they put Pac-Man in? How long has it been since I played one of those?
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
No, it was in the Wii U one. There was Pac-Man.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he was pretty lame. Well, he is pretty lame because he'll be in the new one too. Oh. No one cares. Also,
somewhere the creator of Pac-Man is crying.
Yeah, well, he's probably dead. That game's old as fuck. Well, maybe, I don't know. Only the 80s,
also,
I guess.
If you didn't want him dead, pixels wouldn't be a thing.
Off to a positive start.
Also announced King K. Rool from Donkey Kong Country, which is pretty awesome. They're, getting in the big boss characters. That one will be fun. Also,
I think Richter may be an Echo Fighter of Simon, but I'm not positive.
I couldn't figure it out for sure. He looked different, and does he use a whip? I wasn't even paying attention.
The one person out of the three of us that loves Smash Bros. More than anyone, and fucking didn't pay attention.
I don't know who the fuck Richter is. It looks like he has a whip.
Journalistic integrity.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie and pretend I know. It looks like it's not a whip. It's a fucking mace on a chain, but basically it's a whip. It's not a whip, but it's a whip.
It's a whip.
Whip. There, I linked you guys to it so you can see. It's exciting stuff.
I know what he uses.
Alright, Mr. fucking whatever. What do you mean you know what he uses? Then why didn't you say that 10 seconds ago?
Because it's fun to watch you stumble over yourself.
You're the worst.
Yes, I am.
You know that. So yeah, he's probably an Echo Fighter. On that note, they announced more Echo Fighters. Dark Samus is obviously an echo of Samus. Chrom from Fire Emblem, right?
Probably.
We really know our shit.
Fire Emblem's not my type of game.
What's that, Con?
What are these? Like I said, I haven't played Smash since the 64.
They're basically clone
Fighter's
characters.
Like a palette swap, basically.
Oh, so alternate skin kind of thing?
Well, it's a different character, yeah, but basically like a skin. Sometimes there's slight differences, like how Lucas and Ness are in Smash Brothers. Those are kind of like echoes. Well, no, I guess not. They're actually pretty different. The echoes are, they're going to be palette swaps. Let's just keep this fucking simple. They're basically skins.
They're excuses to have more characters than they actually have.
Right. I mean, they may they may operate like slightly different, or it may just be that the attacks just turn a different fucking color. I'm not really sure the extent of customization for the Echo Fighters. I'm going to assume very little, to keep down the number of fighters they have to balance while still giving you shit tons of fighters.
Well, what I remember from the Direct is you can have it, the character select screen, so it shows everyone as separate characters, but you can also have the Echo Fighters combined into one slot if you want it that way.
Which, what are you, hurting for space? But, options are options, I guess.
And there are a ton of options in this game, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes. There's 100 stages, I remember from the Direct, plus there's Omega and Battle Forms. The Omega and Battle Forms are basically, they're fucking tryhard modes. Omega mode is where it's just a flat plane with openings on either side so you can still fall off the stage, and then Battlefield's basically that, except with platforms like the Battlefield stage. They'll have a new Castlevania stage, and pretty much all the other ones will be returning. Snake stage returns, of course. You should have already seen that in the first Direct.
The Castlevania stage has a bunch of guest appearances by Dracula and a bunch of other Castlevania bosses as well.
I saw that. A lot of stuff dropping in, which probably won't happen when you play the Battlefield and Omega versions.
When you play the no fun versions.
That's fucking right. Apparently the people that do the music fucking love Castlevania because there are 34 Castlevania songs out of the, 900 fucking songs in the game. Just a few. Lots of new items, helpers, Pokemon. They got Zero as a little helper thing for Mega Man, which makes me really hope that they give Mega Man a Mega Man X skin or something, because regular classic Mega Man looks kind of lame next to X.
There's an edgelord over here.
I like Mega Man X more. All right, it's one of my favorite games, which is why I was so fucking excited when they had the Mega Man X collection coming for Switch, which I have. Apparently there's some kind of classic single player mode. They really didn't give us any details on that. It might just be a fight through like Melee was or something. I'm not really sure yet.
It's kind of like an arcade mode in normal fighting games.
Like. I'm hoping that they're hiding that they're going to have something like Subspace Emissary from the Wii version, which is basically the only thing that was good about the Wii version.
Well, there was that one section of the main menu screen that was kind of blurred out, so maybe that's like the single player thing.
I feel like they're hiding it so they can have another Direct to announce that.
People have pretty much kind of figured out what it's going to be anyway, or at least what it's called.
Yeah. And it's going to come out this year still, right? It's like
December sometime.
December? Yeah. There's apparently going to be a tournament mode, which I do recall at the very least used to be in Melee. Was that not in the Wii U mode, or is this just reconfirming that something already existed is coming back?
I don't remember.
Yeah, not important. Apparently Final Smashes will have a meter, which is interesting. Once you're able to use a weaker version of the smash. So
I think basically
as you take damage?
No, I think it's when you do damage, if it's like a normal super meter. Also, I think it'll be where they'll still have the Final Smash item floating around that you can hit for like the full power version. But if you don't want that, you can just do the meter type.
That's cool. It seems like if it's when you do damage, that's a great way for somebody that's winning to just completely fuck you, like we're playing Call of Duty. So hopefully there's more to it than that.
It could also be like in Street Fighter 4, where it's an ultra meter. When you take damage, you build up the thing, so it's kind of a comeback mechanic thing.
Like that's how Injustice works. All the Mortal Kombat style games work that way. As you take damage, your whatever the fuck it's called, X-ray move builds up. And then there's something called Squad Strike mode, some sort of elimination battle. You can do 3 versus 3 or 5 versus 5. And then you battle one character at a time, switching between fighters. Kind of sounds like Marvel vs. Capcom.
No, I didn't look into it too much, but I think it's like, say you pick like Mario, Luigi, and Peach as your character, and the other person picks, I don't know, Wario, so on, Link and Samus. And the first two will fight, and then whatever character is still alive in that fight will fight the next character on that other team. If that makes sense. I don't think I explained it very well.
Well, because I pulled up a an article specifically about this, and it says this can be played with just 2 people cycling through their lineup of characters. So I think it can be played like Marvel vs. Capcom, where you just have like a squad of people that you can choose between. So it might be kind of cool. That's definitely a new thing for Smash. I would definitely try that out. That'd be really fun, if you've got like 2 or 3 mains, then you could just kind of switch through them, play someone else that's got a couple mains. So, I like the sound of it. Some sort of new training mode which shows knockback information, Snore. And then all the new characters that were announced. Simon, Richter, K. Rool. At the very least, we'll have amiibos, of course. Oh, even the Echo ones. Simon, Richter, Belmont, King K. Rool, Crom, and Dark Samus. They're all going to get amiibos. So if you want to go down that fucking rabbit hole, there's some more. And, oh yeah, there's limited edition. I'm not quite sure. I think it's just, the limited edition is just it comes with a controller and the adapter, a GameCube controller and a GameCube adapter. I don't think it comes with anything else, though. I think it's just a game and that. So, as I already have those things, I will just get the regular version. But those things were fucking hard to find first time around. So if you're gonna want a GameCube controller and an adapter, you should definitely order the limited edition. Because in typical Nintendo fashion, I am all but certain they will sell out fucking immediately. Just like everything else they put out. So, moving along. God of War is getting a New Game Plus mode this month. MT probably could talk about that a little more than me.
It's what you expect, basically. It's you continue progress from whatever you had when you beat the game and can fight harder enemies, new gear, new rarity level, I believe, as well.
Oh boy.
That game was pretty cool, so I don't know if I'll
don't get me wrong. I love the game, but I don't think they need to make it harder.
No, I still haven't done all the fucking, what are they, the Valkyries? The super tough ones.
I ended up just saying fuck it, and I switched it to easy, and even then, some of them were still a bitch.
Yeah, I fought the first one I found, got my ass handed to me. I'm like, I don't want to do this again, so I just stopped.
Yeah, they each have crazy ass moves, and then the last one, the queen, uses everything. I basically had to cheese it and just I had a setup that I started with full rage, used all of it, and then I had an ability that just regened my rage basically. Or no, it was when I died, the kid would come in and res me with all my rage, and I had to pop it all again, and it was fucking crazy.
I didn't even bother doing the Muspelheim and Helheim realms. That's just more than I cared for. I was into it more for the story than the actual gameplay stuff.
Yeah, those were a little weird too, the way they worked. Because Helheim was just a fucking challenge mode, basically. It was the challenge mode from the old God of War games, just shoved into the game itself. And then the other one was a weird, because there's this poison mist, so you could only stay in it for so long, and you would go in to farm shit to make gear so you could stay in longer to go further into the maze, and it was I mean, I did it all, but that was really grindy and kind of annoying.
It's the most Kyle thing I've ever heard. Oh, it was terrible. I mean, I still did it. But it was terrible.
So that'll be
I probably wouldn't have, because I'm not as bad with the trophies as I used to be. Some games I'm just I just want to play this and be done with it. But I have the platinum for every single God of War game, so I felt like I had to.
Jesus Christ, Kyle.
So yeah, that'll be
platinum from every game that you play.
That'll be August 20th when that's out.
Oh wow, that's very soon.
That's next Monday.
Yeah, right on. So, speaking of other things that are on the way, except this one is probably 9 years out, Blizzard has announced they've got multiple Diablo projects in the world. Who wants to bet at least one of those is a card game? Seems to be the trend.
Surprise me.
Maybe they're putting out a board game.
A mobile game.
Mobile game, yeah. Diablo 3 mobile. I had been reading about this too, and they do the one of the things they might be doing is working on a Switch port. That could be kind of cool, except for the fact that online is fucking horrible on every Nintendo platform. So,
They already have it set up for console, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did that. Yeah.
And those console versions are actually not half bad. I was pleasantly surprised by those.
I played the PS4 one a little bit.
I never played one on console.
I'm kind of hoping for an MMO. I don't really know why. I would never play it, but I don't know. It'd be kind of neat to have a Diablo MMO.
I think that would be awful.
I'd try it.
You try anything Blizzard put out. You played that fucking card game, don't you? You played that, don't you?
I played it a little bit, but no,
See?
I haven't played it since. Like, I played it while it was in beta, and I haven't touched it since, basically.
I mean, that's... Yeah.
Like, they put out shit so fast for it. I don't have time for a real card game. I definitely don't have time for that shit.
Yeah. I don't have time for any card games. What are you gonna do?
Not play it.
So next, they've been talking about making a Halo TV series for a while now, and maybe even movies, but that's not really ever seemed to have taken off outside of Neil. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Neil Blomkamp or whatever. The guy who did District 9 and Elysium. He did a short, I forget how long it was, video for I think Halo 4 maybe, or Reach. I'm not really sure which one, but he did a live action Halo video for that. It was pretty nice. But anyway, they're working on a TV show. It's actually kind of moving forward in ways that other projects haven't. They also have talked about how the Master Chief will be, if not the main character, a major character in the show itself.
I just want to say, the fact that is a thing that they would say is hilarious to me, because why would anyone give a fuck about Halo without Master Chief being a major character in it? Has anyone actually watched any of that other shit that they've done that doesn't have him in it?
Wasn't that the plan originally? Was they were going to do like a show, but he wouldn't be in it?
Like, who the fuck cares about that show?
There was a show. I think it was it came with a limited edition of 4 or 5. That was like a live action prequel.
That. And meh.
It was fine, but I had no inclination to keep watching it.
Yeah, I mean, you play Halo to be Master Chief. That's pretty much the gist of it. When they try to insert other characters in there, it's like, like in Halo 5, that game that MT and I played, a third of the way through, and you sold your Xbox rather than complete it?
Because it wasn't good.
I was like, hey, MT, we should finish our Let's Play Halo, and he's just like, yeah, I sold my Xbox.
Yeah, but you said that, how many months after we stopped playing it?
3-4 months, yeah.
Yeah, and that was the only game I played on Xbox, so there was no point in me having it anymore.
Well, mine is a Blu-ray player, a 4K Blu-ray player.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think MP was the smart one in this situation.
Well, to be fair, that it cost me less to use that as a 4K Blu-ray player than at the time to buy a 4K Blu-ray player.
That's fair.
I used the money from selling my Xbox to buy a PS4 Pro, so ha!
And the PS4 Pro inexplicably doesn't fucking play 4K Blu-rays, even though Sony's one of the makers of the goddamn format.
Oh, Sony.
Fuck, I hate them sometimes. I'm not going to get into that. We don't have time.
To be fair, I did consider buying an Xbox One for 4K Blu-rays, but decided against it.
The players are getting cheap now anyway, so...
I think the one I bought is the same price as the Xbox was at the time.
And then they're added Dolby Vision to the Xbox One S and X, so that's cool too. Yeah. There's only a few discs that use Dolby Vision right now, but it's pretty cool that it's going to get it.
The only time I've seen Dolby Vision is when I'm watching the Marvel Netflix stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I wish the fucking Shield would add Dolby Vision. That's the one thing it doesn't do. It's the only feature it doesn't have. I'm like, I will pay you to do it. I don't care. Charge me $10 or whatever your licensing costs. It's fine. NVIDIA, please. Anyway, so yeah. Halo TV series 2020. That's still quite a ways out. Seems like if it's that far out, they've just barely started.
Probably working on scripts at the very least right now, for at least a pilot. I doubt they'll be shooting for another year.
It'd be cool if, well, two things are important. One, whoever wrote Halo 5 should never ever be allowed anywhere near the scripting process ever.
True.
Number two, would be really cool to see them just honestly remake the fucking games and TV. I'd be honest, like, even to do like Reach or something, start with Reach, and then just move through the series. Because, honestly, when they try to do new stuff, it usually ends up being terrible.
They could do ODST and get Nathan Fillion.
Could they, though? Well, I guess he does like the game, so he'd probably do it.
He's in them, so I imagine he likes them a little bit.
Plus, I guess he's going to be free soon.
Unless he gets to make that Uncharted movie he wants.
Oh, God, that would be amazing. He's born to play that role.
Yeah. That short was so fucking good.
Yeah, we should put a link to that, actually. If you haven't seen the Uncharted short with Nathan Fillion, fucking do it.
Yes, we should put a link on that website we don't have yet.
We have the website.
We have the old one.
I feel like they made that thing too, just to be like, fuck you. Because, they've been talking about making a movie for years, and everybody keeps bringing up his name, and they're like, just dead silent on it. So somebody was like, fuck it. We're going to do this, and you're going to be in it, and we'll show them that people actually want that.
Fuck you here. I mean, hey, that's how Deadpool got made, right?
Yeah.
Somebody, quote unquote, wink wink, leaked it. Maybe they should keep leaking Uncharted things.
Speaking of Uncharted, I think they've started shooting the movie with, what's his face, Spider-Man? Tom Holland.
Why is that speaking of Uncharted?
Because it's an Uncharted movie.
What?
What are you confused about? We're talking about the Uncharted thing with Nathan Fillion, and I'm talking about the movie with Tom Holland that's supposed to be playing Nathan Drake as well.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, there you go, I guess.
I'm not crazy. I didn't just fucking come up with that out of nowhere.
I know, I was like, talking about Spider... what kind of fucking... What? Oh, okay, that makes far more sense now. Anyhow.
I hate you.
We have a bunch of shit coming out in October. The Switch is getting The World Ends With You and the Dark Souls remaster. I haven't played The World Ends With You. That was the first one in the... Because there's like two of them now, isn't there? Or there's a second game that's based on the world or something.
But yeah, it was like a DS game or something, I think.
Right.
It was real fucking good, too.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a shot. I'm hoping it'll be a little cheaper. Calling it Final Remix. Of course.
It's a Squaresoft game.
Yeah, in case there's any doubt.
It could be worse. They could add a bunch of numbers and fucking fractions that make no sense.
I mean, The World Ends With You Ultra 5.
53 over
EX.
47 plus EX alpha.
And a half.
0.5.
Yeah.
You also have to throw a string symbol in there that is actually just a word, but you don't know what it is until they tell you.
Yeah, we just don't have enough time to name the whole title. It's too long. It's too much. So anyway, Dark Souls Remastered. Wonder what it's gonna run like. I guess enough, it'll probably be fine. It's probably gonna run at like 720 or something though. That game's one of the most horribly optimized PC games ever made. I wonder what it's gonna be like on the Switch.
It was coded so bad, fans had to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Like a lot.
Feel like
but at least they tried.
Way more often than it should.
Well, in the case of this one, they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Original Dark Souls, I think, was literally the first game that ported or something. Because they had no idea what they were doing. People they were doing it at all. As long as they keep improving. I think Dark Souls 3 is fine at this point. So, anyhow. Also, there's some new Xbox One Elite controller. which costs $150.
It's their elite version.
Yeah, that's so expensive.
It's got the extra paddles in the back so you don't have to take your fingers off of the sticks, I think.
They seem cool. They're so fucking expensive. I just can't do it.
That D-pad thing just looks fucking weird.
Yeah, it's swappable though, isn't it? Like you can swap it out for a different D-pad. Like
I don't honestly
know. I think they have a normal like T one that you can use. You know, the plus sign Nintendo style. I don't remember. I thought that was one of the things. Or maybe you like turn it and it raises
That was the 360 Elite controller.
Yeah, so I assume that's going to be similar here. I don't know.
But they have a Elite for the Xbox One already. This is like an updated. No, I don't think so. I don't have an Xbox, so I couldn't tell you for sure. And I also don't want to pay $150 for a fucking controller.
Discussed. Yeah, there we go. I see a picture where it has a normal D-pad. I don't know how. Wait.
Magic.
Swap between a variety of metal thumbsticks and D-pads. Oh, there's a green one. Because of course there's a green one.
Green like Xbox?
Yep. Hoeg. Anyhow. So that's coming, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing.
You try hard.
I know, it's a fucking controller. I can't make myself pay that much for a goddamn controller. I get mad that like a PS4 controller is $60.
Yeah, no
or
shit.
Is it 70?
Yeah, 60.
Yeah,
whatever it is, it's too goddamn high.
People buy that shit though. Like I know people that buy custom controllers and they'll spend like $150, $200 on one. I'm like, why though?
Nope. You know what I'd pay more for? A fucking battery that lasts more than what is it, like 8 hours of charge? Jesus Christ, Sony.
I paid $200 for my fucking fight stick, but that's a specialized thing.
Yeah, that's like a bit different. But
That's
yeah, like honestly, I'd just
thing.
be happy if it, like when it said the battery was dying, it didn't actually die like 2 hours later.
I'm dying, JK. I'm real low though.
I wonder how difficult it is to fix a PS4 controller, because I bought a new one not that long ago, and it seems like for some reason the right stick will randomly like push up, because I was playing Overwatch and all of a sudden I'd be looking at the floor. I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
Oh, that sucks. That seems like something that might be kind of a bitch to fix though.
Probably. I actually need to find like new covers for the sticks because mine like are wearing off.
They sell them because that's a common issue.
Like I tried like buying a set and like they were like almost too big. Like it was like they were meant to go over like the original rubber that was on them and not replace it.
So if you have none left, you're just shit out of luck.
Yeah. Like I'll have to look again to see if there's like a better option, but I just bought like the first thing I saw on Amazon.
Just buy whatever has the highest rating, but then read to make sure it actually works.
Need to make sure that all the reviews aren't like one word Chinese people.
This am good. Will buy. A++.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if in my case it's the stick itself or some sort of like circuitry, like short circuit in the controller.
It's probably something underneath the stick, or maybe something weird like you tilted the stick when you were turning the controller on. Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that still happens. Maybe that's part of the problem, because I've actually had that happen to me before. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, that's only a couple games it's done it to me on, but like it'll happen even if you're just holding it up while it loads into like a new screen.
Well, it wasn't like the second I turned the controller on, it was looking down. It was like I'd be playing normally, and then I let go of the right stick for a second, and then all of a sudden it would look down, and then I'd fix it and let go again later and do it again.
That's probably not great.
No, that's why I don't use it, and then went back to using my old one.
I have like 4 of them now, so I guess I've got enough to make sure I don't wear one down too badly. That's why I spend most of my time playing PC games anyway. So, moving along to the other big headline.
And now, some sad news.
Some asshole copied somebody else's article on IGN, and it got published. And then the guy posted about, like, hey, what the fuck? Someone copied my shit. And then the guy that copied it got fired. But wait, there's more. Because this guy got caught doing this, people are naturally looking at every review he's ever put up. And they also found the FIFA 18 review was plagiarized. And then he tried to, like, claim he didn't, and then someone found the actual evidence, and it's just a big, just stupid thing.
From what I remember about when it first started happening is he got fired, then he put up a video explaining what had happened, and for some reason he took that video down. And I think
probably
in that
lies.
Yeah, and then I think in that video he may have also said, like, go ahead, look at my other stuff. I haven't done this before, and then people did that and found he did.
Yeah, turns out you did. Weirdest thing.
Looks like Shia LaBeouf all over again.
Shia LaBeouf.
My favorite thing in that video he posted was, like, he called out a fucking Kotaku editor about something else, and he's like, really, dude? Like, this is not, like, how you apologize. Just say you did it, say you're sorry, and move on.
So sorry. So yeah, that guy's never gonna work in the gaming industry again. That sucks for him.
Not gonna work here anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, was he technically working in the first place?
Yeah, he was the IGN Nintendo guy.
He was clearly not doing his
working.
work,
No,
so.
Employed. Yes, working. No.
He was a YouTuber before he got hired at IGN, and I guess that's what he's gonna go back to doing now.
Good luck.
It's funny because, like, why would you do that on the internet? Like, do you think no one's gonna catch you?
Especially with something like that.
They are. They're definitely going to catch you. You are going to be caught. It's so easy to just Google the words from the article. Like, people have been doing this for over a decade. Like, when people write papers for school, they fucking Google it to make sure you didn't copy it.
Bonus points is that's how he found it.
Well, yeah. But yeah, I mean, and then the other thing is, yeah, the person who you fucking copied is gonna see it. You're on IGN. You're not on some small blog. There's a really fucking good chance that the person that wrote the review you copied is gonna see it when it's on one of the biggest gaming sites on the internet.
Yeah, he's not like he's writing for us.
Yeah. I mean, what even is the URL to our site?
Self-burn.
Who the fuck knows? It's
I should know.
massivecombo.com. Ba-ding! So yeah, that all is just absolutely idiotic.
Yeah, that guy's a dumbass, but he deserved everything he's got coming to him.
He really does. Like, it's so stupid. It defies logic.
It's one thing to do it on your own little blog, like you're saying, but to do it on something as big as IGN, where thousands and maybe millions of people see it every day, and it's like, really, dude? That's just wasted fucking opportunity, wasted potential, and just I don't get it.
Yep. Bad decision making all around. Anyway, from the no shit department, Capcom says they want to make highly rated games and not just high selling games. That would be a change, wouldn't it?
I don't think Capcom has it in them.
They haven't for a while. What's their most recently, like, actually high-rated game?
RE7,
just
probably.
Fighting games? RE7? Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll give them that. They actually tried, and it sold well, and it got rated well.
And so, the remake of 2 looks real good. Hopefully they don't fuck that up.
I mean, it's kind of like, how do you fuck up a remake? All you have to do is they're just like updating it to HD. I guess they're changing the controls a little, but they're probably just going to do RE4 controls, which they already know people like. If they managed to fuck that up, I would honestly be amazed. I wouldn't really be that surprised, I don't think, actually.
You've seen how well they've handled the Mega Man license over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was also thinking about how badly Mega Man X lags on the Switch.
Oh, does it? That sucks.
A little. I'm good enough, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Some of it, though, it's hard to say, like, there might be a little input lag, but there's also the fact that some of it just has always run. Like, there's parts of the games that just run like shit. Because that's how they ran, for real, on the Super Nintendo. So,
So you'd think that's something they could do something about. Like the game is like probably each one is like less than a megabyte in size.
Yeah, and the funny part is the PlayStation ones run better. Like there's no problems on the PlayStation versions. So it's obviously something with their lazy emulation. They probably just like slapped a copy of SNES 9X onto the cart and called it good.
To be fair, that's not far from what Nintendo did with their NES and SNES classics. So,
yep, good old Nintendo. Speaking of which, now they're threatening all the goddamn ROM sites to shut them down.
Again?
So, like, go on.
I was gonna say again.
Okay, again.
Don't they do this like every few years?
Yeah. The thing is, it's like I'm split. I'm torn here because on the one hand, like, you're pirating games, like, but on the other hand, please show me where I can buy them. Go ahead. Like, so many of this shit, you can't get them, or like they're not on PC if you want to play on PC. Like, if I want to play a Super Nintendo game on my TV using my Nvidia Shield, guess what I can do? I can download a fucking emulator and some ROMs and play it on my TV. If I want to play a Nintendo game any other way, I have to get it on the Switch, which, oops, they don't fucking sell them right now. So, I think what's really making people mad about this is there's nowhere to fucking buy them right now. At least launch your goddamn service before you start suing to take it away. Like, so annoying. And the worst part, too, is they're threatening to go straight to lawsuits. Like, they're not doing DMCA takedowns, they're trying to just sue. Which I'm not really sure why that's even a thing. Wasn't that the point of the DMCA? But, I don't know. It's just Nintendo being douchebags because they're douchebags. If I were one of those site owners, I would probably just be like, fine, I'll remove all the Nintendo games and leave the ones from all the other companies. But really, in the end, it doesn't matter, because it takes about 5 seconds on a torrent site to find a pack of every game ever. Not to mention the fact you can actually find them on archive.org. Did you guys know that? Archive.org actually has, like, PlayStation images. I've seen Super Nintendo and Nintendo games. Like, I downloaded the Mega Man X4 ISO from archive.org. So, cat's out of the bag there. Once someone makes a fucking torrent or something, you're done. Like, you'll never, like, you can't get something off the internet. It's gonna stay forever. But I go, they're trying to get the low hanging fruit is really what it comes down to. If you can go to a website and download a thing that easily, it's like, dude, come on. That being said, I also run a ROM site, so hopefully they don't try to sue me. But no one knows it exists, so I'm fine.
They will now.
Ha
You mean like the one person that might listen to this?
Hey, it's in... Yeah, problem.
Des will tell on them.
Yeah. Don't you rat me out.
To be fair, I did have somebody that said they would listen to it, so...
There you go. What else? Oh, so a bunch of new info, as I described at the beginning of the podcast. A lot of stuff coming out of Bethesda this week. Some good, some what the fuck. My favorite thing, of course, is the Doom Eternal video that came out. It looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, that like Doom was probably one of my favorite games that year, if not my favorite game that year that came out.
Oh, yeah.
And like all they really had to do to make me happy was just make more of that, and they went above and beyond and made it look even fucking better.
Yeah, there's new features. There's some kind of floating or flying thing going on. I don't know what it is, but it looks amazing. Like maybe like jump jets or something.
The Super Shotgun has a grappling hook.
I saw that too, but there's also something with a charge on it, and I've seen them kind of fly around.
Oh yeah, it's got like a dash mechanic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about if it's an air dash, but I've seen them do it on the ground for sure.
Yeah, and I love that. That's a smart thing to add to the gameplay because it keeps things flowing quickly, which was something that was really good about Doom. Is it's fast, frantic, just blah. You go into a big room and just fucking run around and shoot things in your one-man army.
Yeah, I played that.
I always liked about the original Halo was like that. You could just run into a room and you were just a fucking tank of destruction.
I never got tired of the combat in that game in Doom. It was just so fucking good.
Yeah, from start to finish. Like every encounter, you were like, yes! You'd hear the music start to ramp up and you were like, yeah!
That game was literally like everything I could have wanted out of New Doom. Like, they couldn't have done that any better in my mind.
And I think it ended up being even that much better because the multiplayer demo was so awful that I expected nothing, and I got everything.
Yeah, it sounds like they're actually working on the multiplayer for this one themselves, so hopefully it won't be terrible.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it wasn't a steaming pile of shit like the first one. I couldn't believe the season pass was for multiplayer shit, and that they actually they for real did it. Like, you're really doing that? You're really doing that? Is anyone playing this, though? Are they? No. The answer is no. No one played it. And on top of that, too, they did release, new modes and shit for single player, which I thought was pretty cool. Because there's that mode where you just play through with all the weapons and shit. You just play through levels of the game. Just as a big tank of destruction again.
One of my favorite, things they added in Eternal, and it's a real simple, no-brainer thing, but they gave him a fucking blade in his arm. That is so fucking cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, and it's not like it's probably going to make that big of a difference, but it looks so much cooler to chop people in half than just to punch them, or I guess rip them in half. So many possibilities there.
Can't wait for that game. It's going to be so good.
When's it come out? Did they give a date?
I don't believe so.
Damn it. Be now! I want it now! I'm looking right now to see if there was a date. There's not. Damn it.
They got to get out Fallout 76 first.
Yeah.
Segue.
Aha! They had a whole bunch of info about Fallout 76. MT, you probably know more of it.
Yes and no. I mean, I didn't really look into it too much.
I know it doesn't use Steam because,
it won't at first, at the very least. They didn't say how long after launch it'll come to Steam, but it's not launching on Steam for sure.
Yeah, they just don't want. They want to get the biggest cut of the initial boost, which I can kind of understand, I guess.
Like,
at this point, I've got so many fucking launchers. I don't even care anymore. I wish that. Well, I guess you could still make Steam launch shit through the other launchers, if you really just want to have a one-stop shop. But it's not like you don't know where the games come from. Like, I've got a GTA 5 launcher on my desktop because I have the Rockstar version of it, and Ubisoft makes you run their fucking thing even for games that you bought through Steam. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah, there used to be a thing where I think, well, why the fuck don't they put it on Steam? But it seems to become such a fucking shit pile anymore for games that it's honestly better that they aren't.
I mean, I'd still prefer they sell it in multiple stores, but at least when
that's fair.
At least when they're not doing it in Steam, you can still get keys through the third-party stores. So as long as that kind of shit exists, I think we're fine. There needs to be competition, or they'll never lower prices. And one of the greatest things about PC, it's expensive to buy in, but once you're in, them sales though.
Yeah, there's
those sales are
more often.
They're so fucking good. And if you want to go to the gray market and be a douchebag, you can get even better sales.
Honestly, just
I bought a game or two on CD keys before. I'll admit it.
Yeah, that's how I got Titanfall 2. Or no, not Titanfall 2. It was the first Titanfall.
I mean, sometimes I do it for games that I already owned on console, and I'm just like, ugh. They already got their money from me once. But, yeah. So I've got, fucking 19 launches. What do we have? We have, let's see, Ubisoft, Origin, Steam, Battle.net, Rockstar,
Epic.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that existed because I don't actually play Fortnite. The Bethesda launcher.
Yeah, thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah. Thanks for what? Not playing that game?
For me, I had to fucking install that because you're like, oh yeah, we'll play. And then we never played. But I just have it sitting there.
The only thing you ever play is Overwatch and a bunch of other shit I never want to play.
Yeah, and you convinced me to fucking download and install Fortnite on my computer where I never wanted it.
How did I do that?
Damn, we're playing it. And you're like, you
Was
should play with us. And I'm like, okay. And then we never did.
I think you must have been like the one time that I played.
Probably.
Yeah, at least I didn't try to make you get PUBG.
Oh, that wouldn't have happened.
There is not enough convincing in the fucking planet. Yeah, that game's a steaming pile of shit. Anyhow, so Fallout 76 not coming to Steam. Will be in one of the 19,000 other launchers. Apparently, the beta progress will carry over to the full game, which is whatever. I guess you have to pre-order, I believe, to get into the beta, so they can blow me. There's other new details. Let's see. The special system is coming back, but it's some sort of card-based perk system, which honestly sounds fucking horrible. We'll have to see this. You guys know how much I fucking hate dealing with cards. A card system sounds obnoxious, but we'll see how it actually shakes out. The other thing is people that are assholes will have bounties put on them. Sounds kind of like what they do in GTA 5, except the bounty comes out of your own money. So that's, I guess, good. We'll see how that actually works. Lots of customization options. You can change your appearance at any time. And they're going to support mods somehow. I'm not really sure how they're going to do that with an online game like this, but it's cool that they're saying they want to do it. You know? Everybody likes mods. I'm still not completely sold on this game, to be honest. This is definitely not a pre-order. It's going to be wait and see kind of thing. As are many games. But I don't know. What are you guys feeling about this one?
Meh.
It seems
Thank
neat.
you, pal.
I like Fallout 4 enough to check it out.
Neat. Neat usually means it's okay.
I've never actually played a Fallout game still. Like, I'm not terribly into
Fallout,
it to begin with, so.
I played the shit out of Fallout 3, so going to New Vegas was kind of hard because I'd already played way too much of 3, but I heard New Vegas is supposed to be fucking amazing. You should give that a shot.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but I don't know. Like, it's one of those ones where like I wouldn't be against playing them, but I have so much other shit to play that I find more interesting that it might be a while.
So basically never. Never is when you're going to.
No time when it will be relevant.
Yeah. Anyhow, in other Bethesda news, apparently they're threatening to not release their stupid-ass card game on PS4 because it doesn't allow cross-play or cross-saving or any of that.
Oh no.
Oh no! It's funny because it's like, it's obviously, they're like, here's one we can throw to the fucking wolves. Who cares if anyone buys it or not?
Like,
Or is it a free-to-play? I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Probably, I think it might be. But, I mean, I like the intent behind it because somebody
It's a good
needs to
intent.
fucking kick Sony in their ass.
Right, and I mean, they're one of the few companies that have, like, they mentioned it before, too, with Fallout 76, that they're kind of sick of Sony's bullshit, as is everyone else. It's just, this feels like a pretty low stakes, kind of thing.
Yeah, well, it's probably, they're just gonna kind of test the waters with it, but I would like to see more companies do this shit.
I mean,
So
they're
that
playing
Sony-
they're playing chicken with Sony, right? Are they gonna, if we say we aren't going to put a fucking full Fallout game on here, are they gonna flinch? Or are they're gonna hold steady and lose out on all that? I don't know. Is Fallout a system seller? Who knows?
Maybe.
They're kind of, it's a big maybe.
I feel
So
like the
instead they go with the card game and just tell Sony to go fuck themselves and see what they say. There's no playing chicken. They'll just go like, all right, if you don't want it, then go fuck yourself. It's a card game. What do we care? There's 1,000 of them. They made a fucking Witcher one, didn't they? So
yeah, well, it's
everything has a
basically just
goddamn
game
card now.
from
Yeah.
Witcher 3.
If The Witcher can get one, I think we've saturated the market. Anyhow, but still, yes, I commend them for that, and I hope that they give Sony a big kick in the ass because I'm tired of this shit. It's completely ridiculous. All the other console makers are allowing, even fucking Nintendo. They barely know how to use the fucking internet, and they're letting it happen.
The worst part about it is Sony technically does allow it. There's a bunch of MMOs that are cross-platform.
They'll
with
only
PC.
allow it with PC, and that's the caveat. If it shares with another console, they're like, no!
Yeah, which is like
It's like, stupid.
Coming from Sony too, especially, like, I just don't get this. Like, this is like when Nintendo was pulling bullshit like this. This is how they grabbed their share of the market, because Nintendo was being a bunch of giant cocks, and they snuck in, and now they're doing that.
Well, they're doing it because they can. They're the clear fucking winner of this generation. So it's like, well,
yeah, but
we'll do whatever we want because we're number one. We're number one.
Next time around.
I know. But here's what they know. What games does Microsoft have? Yeah, silence.
Cricket chirps.
And that's why no one buys an Xbox. Because when I think about it, I'm like, well, why do I own a PlayStation, right? I have a gaming PC. I have a good gaming PC. I have a PlayStation still because Sony has lots of good games. They have the Uncharted series, Last of Us, that weird one that MT likes. Neo, isn't that a PlayStation exclusive?
It was. It's on PC now, yeah.
Yeah. And just, God of War, on and on and on. I'm not going to sit here and try to remember every single one. Infamous. Those games are super fun, too. They got lots of good shit. Even Killzone sometimes has good games. Maybe not the one that launched with the PS4. That one was But still. They got a lot of good first-party shit. Or at least shit they paid for.
Yeah.
So, they know it. They know it. They're going to be douchebags about it. And speaking of douchebags, now that we got all the good Bethesda stuff out of the way, there's a fun article about how Bethesda is trying to block the resale of a game because for being an unauthorized seller. Some guy was trying to sell a copy of The Evil Within 2 on Amazon. It was Amazon, right? Yeah, Amazon Marketplace. And he listed it as new because it was unopened. And then he got his shit pulled because Bethesda said it was unauthorized. And then they tried to, spin some bullshit about how, well, because they didn't get it directly from Bethesda to sell or resell or whatever the fuck, it needs to be listed as pre-owned and blah, blah, blah. And it's completely ridiculous. Why? Why are they worrying about this
semantics,
shit?
Then
they are. It's a fucking unopened game. What do you want? Is this really what you're going to waste your time? You're going to piss people off over this? It's so fucking stupid. Like, who the fuck cares? Just, the dude is selling what is, in fact, a new game. And they put up some bullshit about how the game doesn't have a warranty, whatever the fuck that means. It's a video game. What the fuck warranty do you have on a video game? If you get it and it doesn't work, you return it to Amazon because they'll make the seller take it if it's broken. So I'm not sure what kind of bullshit they're trying to sell us here. Seems like a waste of everyone's fucking time. So now he'll probably have to list it as like used like new. I've seen those before too, where people list stuff as used like new and then say it's unopened.
Yeah.
It's dumb. I don't know why people do shit like this. Anyway, yeah. So, lots of good stuff and then one really dumbass thing. In other news, let's see. Breath of the Wild now has been placed officially into the Zelda timeline. MT, you're the Zelda guy.
He ran away.
He did. He's dead. I think he fell asleep.
I actually looked at that a little bit because I was like interested when they made a timeline because I had always wondered about that. But yeah, I guess it's like stuck at the ass end of the thing. Like, so it's basically the most recent in the timeline. But the thing that like threw people off is they didn't specify because after Ocarina of Time, like the timeline branches because of all the time travel bullshit.
Yes, because the Zelda timeline is like a fucking Alabama family tree.
Basically, like they took all the games and put and they filled a certain amount of space and they crammed them into a smaller space because people were begging for a timeline, so they just kind of fit things where they could. But yeah, like the big thing with it is that it doesn't show which timeline it comes off of. It's just on its own layer. It's just at the end.
It just branches out of literally nowhere.
Well, people are kind of thinking it just like the Zelda timelines coalesce back into one major timeline, and that's where Breath of the Wild takes place.
That's what they should do anyway.
Yeah, just have them
Simplify
both connect back up. Boop. And now no more bullshit.
The timeline, Zelda timeline's been a thorn in Nintendo's side for so fucking long, and they finally, with the Hyrule story, got an actual quote-unquote concrete timeline out, and people were still finding issues with it.
Yeah, there's all kinds of little nitpicky like nerd shit that usually comes up with that kind of thing.
Like I find it interesting.
Series for neckbeards, right?
I find it interesting, but I'm not gonna like complain about this game should actually go here because of this happened, and it's like I don't care that much.
Yeah, because you're not the comic book guy.
Well, it's basically like the Star Wars of the video game world at this point.
Or Star Trek.
Or either one.
Except there haven't been terrible Zelda prequels.
Heyo. So yeah, the timeline for Zelda is absolutely fucked. But maybe they'll fix it now.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Then they'll need a game. They should have a game that shows how the timelines converge. That's what they should do.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
That actually does sound kind of cool.
From what little I really remember about this is when Hyrule Historia first came out, they had that timeline in, and then they released a book later on in that same series of books that kind of had a new timeline in it as well. So even Nintendo doesn't know what the fuck they're doing with it.
Let's fix this timeline and add a new one. What are you doing? Yeah, that sounds about right. Still a better story than Destiny.
It's not important in the grand scheme of things, but people just find any little thing they can to nitpick.
Oh, they will. Yeah, a misspelled word can cause
you don't
people to claim that there's an entire alternate timeline.
Because this one enemy type is in this game, but it's not in this game. It ruins my entire fucking life.
I am completely taken out of the experience now.
Literally unplayable.
Yep.
Literally the worst game I've ever seen. Ever. Anyhow, let's see. I'm gonna be honest. Some guy I've never heard of is leaving EA. Patrick something
Soderlund.
Germany.
Soderlund. You know the name of anybody that works at EA?
I used to. No.
Okay, so
I know that their CEO looks like a supervillain in that one E3.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the Mirror's Edge villain that was leaving, but it's not him.
If it says, Chief Design Officer, so that doesn't really. I'll be honest, that doesn't really look like a big deal to me.
Well, he worked for DICE, and DICE is the people that made Battlefield, so that's like their biggest selling shooter franchise. So
this guy was front and center for EA's controversial attempts to monetize Star Battlefront 2.
Well, then fuck him.
Yep.
And is partly responsible for closing Visceral Games.
Oh, shit, yeah, fuck that guy.
Well, double fuck him, then.
Now we know who you are. Fuck you!
It's like he was also, one of his only listed achievements was spreading DICE's technology around to the rest of the company.
And he probably stole candy from children.
Probably.
I bet he killed Mass Effect, too.
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
Actually, he might be, because it was specifically talking about the Frostbite engine. Isn't that what they used for Mass Effect? And, that's why it looked so shit, because it was so hard to fucking program for?
I honestly don't remember. I know it was a different engine from the original trilogy.
It is. Everything uses Frostbite now. All the EA games, I think.
Because I know,
except maybe The Sims.
I remember reading about that long-ass thing about why it failed so hard, and it was basically because, the main BioWare branch knew how to use it, and the one that made Andromeda didn't, and they would not tell them how to do it.
Because that's not important.
That's right.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest. Let's ruin the brand so that they won't let those fuckers work on it anymore.
It would make sense if they worked for different companies, but they're the same goddamn one.
Yeah, it was so fucking petty sounding.
You're even part of the same named little sub company inside of EA. You're both part of. You're both BioWare. Nah.
But to be fair, one of them could have been
BioWare. We're the real BioWare. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, one of them could have been called some other name and then got bought by EA and made into a BioWare studio, but still.
Equally likely. Some other name that they've tossed into the trash heap of history. Oh well. Fuck that guy.
He won't be missed.
Fuck that guy multiple times.
Now that I know who he is, I'm glad he's gone.
And stay out, you bastard.
You piece of crap. Alright, and then following up the tail end here. Apparently, Discord is launching some sort of store. There's a bunch of new shit going to their Nitro service that whatever. There's also going to be one of the things that gets added to Nitro is some sort of like Netflixy for games thing. There's not a whole lot of details on there, but I guess if you pay for their Nitro thing, you can get access to this. Also, at the same time, they're launching a store where you can buy games, which, honestly, I'm always happy to see more stores. Like, I want to see as many stores selling digital games as possible. That way, they keep people on their toes. The only thing that could be annoying is I think it's going to be its own client to launch the games for some of these. Like, for the indie titles, I think
the Discord app?
Yeah. There's a picture in here. One convenient library. So, some of them I think will go through Discord because I see, if you look at the screenshot, it says platform, Discord, and then there's one, they got Battlefield 1, it says Origin. So this might actually be what I was just thinking of earlier, where you could have one interface to like launch all your games. So that might actually end up being kind of cool. We'll have to see how that goes.
One interface to rule them all.
I wonder if it's only games you buy through them and then activate on the other services, or if it just finds all the shit on your computer.
I would assume the latter. You could be able to do that with Steam, couldn't you? Or you could direct it to the games that weren't part of Steam, and you'd still be able to see them in it.
Yeah, you have to do it manually though. So if this thing reached out and just found all your shit, that could be cool.
Yeah,
because that's not manual and therefore good. If it works. We'll see. But the screenshot is promising. I'm kind of liking what I see. It's just like another option, you know. I'm not super hip to the fact that if you buy games through there, they're going to use their client and not just activate on Steam, but, you know, I guess we'll see. Like they show the Metro Last Light redo is on the Discord platform, so that's interesting because that's an actual AAA game and not just some weird indie thing. Oh, and then there's a Uplay game at the bottom. Looks like they're sorted by platform. Yep. So we'll see how that goes. I like Discord. I want them to make money so that they don't go away. And maybe one day they'll add recording features in so we can record our podcast there instead of using the thing we use now.
Yeah, I have to say, what I've seen in Discord since I first heard about it, they've slowly, they're just steadily improving it constantly.
Yeah, at first I was like, whatever, sounds dumb. But over time I'm like, this is fucking amazing. It's like the best voice chatting program ever. And it also has really good text chat. It's the first time in 15 years I've ever stopped using IRC to use something else. And that's a pretty big deal for me. Because most other things just can't do it. And there's people that I would normally not be able to chat with very much that are actually also using Discord. And I think the existence of Discord is actually the only reason that Steam is redoing all their chat shit to basically make their version of Discord.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed a lot of official memes use Discord sometimes too for developers to talk to people and stuff. It's almost taking
it's really
over,
cool.
Reddit.
Yeah, they'll have official channels where they talk to people, do voice chats. It's pretty cool. Even Reddit has their own Discord things for the subreddits.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that too.
So yeah, I'm in a couple. I'm in the Marvel one, the Plex one. You know, for all that legal content I have. So, that pretty much does it for this week. Unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about, anything you're playing, having fun with?
I actually just finished a game. It came out late last year, but I finally got around to it. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Oh yeah, I saw you talking about that.
Yeah,
you seem to be pretty excited.
Shit. It was really cool.
What kind of game is it?
It's a pretty standard action game. Think God of War or Horizon type of thing.
Okay, so kind of a hack and slash.
Yeah, but that's I've never actually played a Dark Souls game, but I feel at its basics, that's probably what they're like. There's a lot of it's big on blocking and countering, dodging, that kind of thing. but the combat is like kind of like a secondary part of the game. Like for the most part, it's really big about like the story, because like the whole thing is like it was used as kind of a vehicle to have like shed light on like psychosis, basically. So like the developer, what they did, they actually hired like mental health professionals, like a neuroscientists and stuff like that, to like learn as much as they could about psychosis, and they actually had like people that live with psychosis come in and like tell them what it's like, and they showed them what they were doing with the game as they were making it to make sure they were doing it right and stuff like that.
Oh, it's made by the people that made Heavenly Sword. That's why it looks like Heavenly Sword.
It's a lot better than Heavenly Sword was, though.
Hey, that wasn't a bad game, though.
It wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't a great game either.
Well, great, no.
It was a
good
launch title, so...
I mean, it's got an 80 on Metacritic, well, 79, but that seems fair.
But
they also did that Enslaved game that no one played.
Yeah, I don't think I played that.
What was... Yeah, I rest my case.
But anyway, yeah, so like the character you play as, she's completely fucking nuts. Like she like has delusions, hears voices, and like the whole time, like it recommends you play with a headset because like there's just voices whispering to you the
like
whole
weird,
game.
Crazy whispering.
Yeah, just like you'll be just like walking through like a forest or something, and like they'll start telling you how worthless you are, and you should just turn back and you should give up and shit like that. And
you sack
like the voices,
crap.
like if you have like surround sound and stuff, the voices like move around because like the way they recorded them is they actually had like a directional mic, and the people that were doing the voice recordings were like walking around the room while saying
That's creepy.
stuff. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But there's like some puzzle stuff, a little bit of combat stuff, and it's pretty basic. There's nothing super difficult about it. It doesn't change up a lot, but because of like the atmosphere of the game, it gets really fucking tense sometimes. And then I ended up, like, after I beat it, I ended up looking up some stuff about it. I found out, like, just a couple weeks ago for, like, PC, at least, they made a VR, or they enabled it for VR, which just kind of scares the shit out of me. But it wasn't an expensive game either. The game is fucking beautiful looking. The sound, like, all the sound direction and stuff is great.
It's $30 on PC.
Yeah, I think that's, like,
I marked it on my list
for it, too.
For deal. Yeah, I'll wait till it's 18.
Yeah, so like I think I ended up getting it on the PlayStation Store for like 20 or something like that, and it was like I honestly like would have been willing to pay full price for it with like how much I enjoyed it. But nice. Then like I'm kind of annoyed though because I ended up like after I played through it and like saw the name of the company that made it, I ended up like realizing like that's one of the companies that Microsoft was talking about that they bought fucking during
God
E3.
Damn it.
Yeah, but I mean on the plus side though, since they were so like committed to putting all their fucking Xbox shit on PC.
Oh, that's true. So
then
now you don't have to worry.
Yeah. But it's like one of the few times where I played a game I'm like, that would be fucking crazy to play in VR.
There's a cool article about them actually, about why they went to Microsoft. To be free from the AAA machine. The team behind Hellblade on its goal to make more games like Hellblade. There you go, Kyle.
Cool. I mean, yeah, that works.
Confirmed.
Like that was like like that game was used even above and beyond like what the game was about and stuff. It was really like pushed as a vehicle for because there's all these AAA developers are talking about constantly they have to charge this much and they have to do all this DLC and shit because it's so expensive to make these games and it's getting harder to make them because of the graphics requirements. And then these people come out with like this game. They use 20 people to make it, and it's fucking just blows most of their shit out of the water.
Well.
It's like that was like the intent originally was like, you know what? Fuck all these guys. I'm going to make a game that says, fuck all you guys.
Damn straight.
Like, it has problems here and there, but like, as good as it was, like, it's easy to look past like some of the shortcomings of it.
Yeah, I might have to give that a shot. I've had a lot of people talked about that it was really good before, so I've kind of had my eye on it. Plus, I had my eye on it and I looked and I was like, oh, they made Heavenly Sword. They also made the newer Devil May Cry, which I heard had good mechanics. Just, stupid characters.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had to make that game such a giant fuck you. But, whatever, I don't care. We're getting Devil May Cry 5 now, so. Woo! Anyhow, I've just been playing the Mega Man X collection on my Switch. And I love it. I was also playing Borderlands pre-sequel with David. It's it's fun. You know, it's hard to be excited because it's exactly like Borderlands 2. So
More Borderlands.
you can only do so much. I do still have fun though. It's funny because when I think about playing it, I'm like, eh. But then when I actually play it, I'm like, oh right, this game's fun. I don't know what it is. I think I burned out on it a little bit, kind of like I had on Fallout for a while.
So kind of like me with Diablo.
Probably, yeah. If you would just play it, Kyle, you would have fun. They have a new character now.
I've already had my fun.
I had the fun, and I will never have it again.
Well, it's one of the things where, I played the shit out of it when it came out, and I got burned so many hours, and then they added a reason for you to burn hours, and I'm like, you know what, fuck you guys.
Well,
then eventually I went back.
You made
I did
poor
play
decisions,
it,
Kyle.
Like when they put the seasonal stuff in, I was playing the fuck out of that game, and you guys were nowhere to be found. Except for David. David never stops playing.
You should have yeah. David plays like 2 games just back and forth.
Forever.
The other day it was, what was it, Starbound. I looked, I'm like, what the fuck? You have like 100 hours in this game. What did you even play this? Did you play it by yourself? He's like, yeah. Like, why? I don't know, man. Whatever, I guess. I like to play single player games, not endless whatever the fuck games by myself. Those aren't fun by yourself. Or maybe they are, I guess. I don't know. Kyle, you like to do endless fetch quests for platinums, I guess. So maybe that is your thing too. You'll be the guy where in the old Spider-Man games you found every comic book cover, didn't you?
I never actually played those. But I probably would have, yes.
Bitch. Did you at least play Spider-Man 2?
I didn't. I would have liked to, though. That one actually was cool.
It was on every console. How did you miss that?
Because I wasn't buying games at that point.
Sad. I bet you're excited for the new one then.
Oh yeah.
God, that game looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
I pre-ordered it last week.
Oh, I have the limited edition that has like a fucking statue and I don't know, something jumps out of the box and sucks your dick because it's pretty expensive. Or at least it better for how much I paid.
Well, I finally got around to pre-ordering it. I don't think that was available anymore. Otherwise, I would have considered it.
Did they take it off the feature list? Well, I'll let you know. I'm actually going to look at the pre-order now because I forgot what it comes with. I'm sure they're like super mega fucking sold out at this point though, so it's not like it matters.
To say I'm tempted to get that fucking PlayStation 4 Pro for it though, since like it sounds like the Kingdom Hearts one might not even fucking come out here.
You know what you should do instead? Just get a skin.
Yeah, probably.
Just buy a fucking skin. And you're like, you'll get it on there correctly because you were like the most OCD fucking person ever, except maybe Mike.
You say that, but I've always like been terrible with like those fucking cell phone screen covers.
Really? That's
yeah,
so
I can
weird.
never get them to work right.
You. I feel like your whole life would just be ruined by putting the skin on. Ruined. Okay, so let's see. This thing comes with... God, there's a bunch of shit. Okay, yeah, you know what's weird, too? They still haven't released one of the skins, and you're apparently not supposed to open the statue all the way until a certain point in the game. It's apparently a huge spoiler. Yeah. So if you look at the collector's edition right now, I'll link you to it. If you look at it, there's this picture of, what's in it. And, like, so far they have this... I don't know what the fuck. There's a Spider-Punk skin. And then there's an Iron Spider from Infinity War. And then like a little cutout. Don't know what it is yet. And a bunch of other bullshit. It comes in a bitchin' steelbook too. I love it. But yeah, there's this statue where it says revealing summer 2018, which I think they're a little late on that one. I was reading apparently you're not supposed to open it. There's going to be something on the packaging to tell you when to open it, like which mission of the game.
What the fuck?
I'm like, I've never heard of this.
A fucking boss reveal or something.
Apparently, don't go on eBay and try to buy one, or you'll fucking spoil yourself. Because yeah, they were teasing some. You? At the end of the trailer.
Yeah.
So I wonder who it's gonna be. It's gonna be like the Green Goblin, since in all the other trailers he's just, normal.
Yeah.
Normal Osborn.
That would be the obvious route.
Anyone buys that. Who would want to play a game where where he doesn't go nuts and turn into the Green Goblin. I mean, really. Goddamn, this thing's expensive though. It's $120 with the discount. How much was it without? I think it was like, yep, $150. Ooh, that is hefty.
Considering some of the collector's editions they have nowadays, that's actually not bad.
Yeah. How much? I wonder how much I paid for my Metal Gear Solid 5 one. I want to say that one was like 80. Maybe it was like 100 though. The one that came with Big Box's arm. Yep. Not just the hand; it's his forearm too.
Oh my!
Get it right, bitch. You know what though? The one of my favorite collector's editions. Funny enough, the fucking Sonic Mania one. Have you seen that one?
No.
It's a Sega Genesis with Sonic on top of it. And if you hit the on button, it goes, Sega!
Nice.
And it comes with a cartridge, or a thing that looks like a Sega cartridge, a Genesis cartridge. Like, this is one of the coolest collector's editions I've ever seen. It's probably the favorite of all the ones I have. The other one I have is I got one for Mortal Kombat X because I got it for the cost of the game and DLC.
You got the Diablo 3 one too, didn't you?
Yep.
That one I like.
I have my little skull sitting here on my desk, and I always have, and I always will.
You got the Fallout 4 one as well.
Oh, right. Okay, that is one of the fucking coolest ones. It's got the goddamn Pip-Boy. Kyle wouldn't know because he's a heretic. But, like, that's cool as shit.
I have a bunch of Elder Scrolls ones, so...
Fallout's way better.
Okay.
It's Oblivion with guns. Alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, you're not. Anyway.
Also, like, that's probably the wrong one to pick. Oblivion looked fucking terrifying. Like, all the people. Like, I couldn't play that game.
I mean, I didn't play that game because I didn't want to, so...
That game was lodged deep in the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah. It looks more like the Derp Valley.
Now it does.
It looked like Derp Valley then, too. It's funny, when you're looking at one collector's edition, it shows you all the other ones. There's like the God of War one that they don't have, that they still have on their website for some inexplicable reason. For some reason, there was like 3 different collector's editions for that game. Why? I don't know.
Maybe they're trying to catch up with Ubisoft.
I guess. No one will ever catch them. Have you ever launched 10 special editions of the same game? Ha! Take that!
I would laugh at that, but I think that's actually how many there are for the new Assassin's Creed game.
Wasn't it Watch Dogs 2 where there was a table of what you got with what?
No, they have to do that with every game now. Have you seen the fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey one?
I don't want to. You can't make me.
Like, the best part about it is the Ultimate Edition is in the middle, because it's not the one with everything. You know, despite what the word Ultimate means.
Is there one called Everything for Real Edition?
That's what it should be.
Oh, God, they're the worst. Well, they're not the worst. Konami's probably the worst. Of course, they don't even make games anymore, so...
Yeah, like, Ubisoft is the worst that still makes games.
I don't know. EA's giving them a run for their money either way. MT, have you been playing anything, or you just kind of meh?
I got back into Rogue Legacy a little bit. I bought it on PS4.
Fun.
I originally played it all the way through on PC when it came out and loved the hell out of it. And
that's the one I was thinking of. That game is fantastic.
Yeah, I watched a video of someone playing it not that long ago. And I'm like, oh, that game's awesome. I should play through it again. So I have it on PS4 now.
I remember this one. And then 8 hours passed. You can play that game for fucking hours. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's great. I love that game so much. I started playing No Man's Sky again when that update came out, and I haven't played it in about a week now, and it's, I don't know. I will probably go back to it at some point, but I'm not really like dying to.
I watched my brother play it, and I was bored.
It's pretty much mostly the same thing. They've changed a lot of it, though. They actually have somewhat of a story, which I'm barely just now getting into. I've played maybe 10 hours, and I'm just now finding a bit of a story. It's kind of it's one of those games where I don't really like. You don't really have to pay super close attention to a lot of the time. Like, I can listen to like a podcast or whatever in the background while I'm playing, or have Netflix.
Like, it's boring.
It's space exploration. There's not really a lot of action unless you really like go out searching for it, and even then, like, it's not that much. I feel like they've added more systems than they had before that they didn't really need to. Like, there were certain things in the original version that they changed to make more complicated now. And one of the things I really dislike the most about that game is there's fucking like hundreds of different elements to keep track of. So like your inventory fills up super quick. There's just way too much stuff to keep track of, and there's, you got your life support you got to keep track of. There's like toxicity levels you got to keep track of. It's a survival sim in space, really. What it is, it's fine. I don't love the game. I don't hate the game, but I'm enjoying my time enough to want to keep playing a little bit here and there. But I'm not like dying to get back to it. Other than that, just Overwatch. That's pretty much it. That's like the game I've been playing the most of lately.
Me too.
I've stuck mostly to PC lately, though. I haven't played on console in a long time.
Yeah, I've barely turned my PlayStation on lately. PC
I was
for
starting to play on PC more, but then my wife actually joined like a team on the PS4, and then, so we started playing on that way more.
Time to drop her. She's holding you back.
Get back to the Master Race, son. That's where it's at.
Time to get yourself a 144 hertz monitor and join me.
I don't know if I could.
Looks great at 100 frames per second.
I don't know if I can go back to the console version anymore. I'm too like the PC version is too ingrained in my mind. I'm too like used to it now. Going back to a controller to play that game would just be torture.
Well, when I switched from PS4 to PC, it was like I was instantly better. Like suddenly I can aim, so it doesn't matter that I'm retarded because I can just kill people anyway. As Kyle points out several times per match. What are you doing? Ah!
No,
They recently
the problems you had aren't going to be fixed by aim.
Fuck off.
they did bring back the Summer Games event, which is Lucio Ball, and then a couple extra skins and whatnot. Which I'm not a big Lucio Ball fan. Like I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
People were actually like fucking flipping out at Blizzard for that because like for a lot of the other events they do, they've been adding things to them or doing different things, and this one is just the same thing every single year. And they're like, really? Like they literally just released a character that is a giant ball. Do something with that.
Yeah, make him look like a beach ball for crying out loud.
God damn it.
Yep.
Gerbil ball, whatever the fuck he is. He's a hamster.
I will say I really do love that Zenyatta skin. That's probably my favorite one out of all the ones they've shown so far.
I actually got that one out of my first box.
You son of a bitch. I got the Roadhog one, but that's the only one I've gotten so far.
There's a couple I want more, but I do like that one.
I'll probably end up... I have enough to where I could buy it at the end of the event if I don't get it, but I'd really rather not.
I'm probably going to buy a couple, because like now, like I have so much of the stuff now that unless an event is going, every single loot box I open is all duplicates.
So you must have loved that anniversary event then.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
The only other skin I really kind of want is the Anna one. I like that one a lot too.
That one's great.
I just like the name of it too. Cabana Anna. It's like fucking perfect.
I just need a pool boy one now.
They kind of have that with, well, they've got the McCree lifeguard skin, so that's close enough, I guess.
There's that Junkrat one too that kind of works.
Yeah. I think that's it though. Overwatch has been the game I've been playing the most. I don't play it like hours a day or anything, but I play like 6 or 7 games a day. So the only thing I'm really excited about playing is Spider-Man, and that's like what, 3 weeks out now.
Let's see.
God, isn't that close?
It's September.
Yeah, it feels weird that September is actually that close.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier today at work. Like, geez, it just feels like just yesterday I was doing extra work for Christmas time, and now it's fucking August.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding the release date.
September 7th.
Just on the dims. Holy shit. That is really soon.
Yep.
3 weeks since this Friday.
Huh. Friday launch. That's weird. Usually things launch on Tuesday.
Like a few days before my wedding anniversary.
Well,
hint,
you're gonna have to delay it, Kyle. Sorry, honey. You understand. I understand. She probably would, actually.
I took a bunch of time off around there, and then it's not at all directly related to our wedding anniversary, so I'll get some time.
Don't lie, you took time off to play Spider-Man. I support you. Alright, well, I think that about does it for this week. Pretty long first episode. Join us. We are going to be doing these every other week.
Hopefully.
Well, yeah. If we're feeling really ambitious, we might try to go to weekly, but I highly doubt that. Gives us time to build up stuff to talk about because there's not that much going on in the world of gaming. I mean, there's a bit, but I don't want to get around to just talking about like stupid things just to fill time, So we will we'll catch you next time. 2 weeks from now. See you then.